It really was a turning point in my life to go back to school. I told myself I was going to be a dentist, actually, and then COVID happened. And then the same semester, my daughter got diagnosed with a chronic disease that related to nutrition that made me wonder if I even belonged in school. The first person we met with was a dietitian, and it just flooded back that I actually worked with dietitians as a child, and I wanted to be a dietitian. So I went to my advisor and said, what will it take to become a dietitian? And she said, well, we can get you on that path, and I never looked back.
We are ready to roll. We are rolling. Roll and roll.
My name is Leah Derrera. I'm a grad student at UCCS in the Nutrition and Dietetics program, and I'm also a mom. I chose UCCS because I always wanted to graduate from CU, and my dream came true when I got accepted to UCCS. They saw me as a person. They reached out and offered me a scholarship and wanted me to come to this school. UCCS is built for real life because they offer all different options as far as classes. They have online, hybrid, in-person, and everybody learns differently. One of the most important people for me at UCCS is Dr. Harris. She is a big part of my nutrition education in my undergraduate degree as well as my master's degree. She teaches her classes not based on actual textbooks, but on the most current research. So she is teaching things that you might not hear about for a couple years in the public or in the news, but she was already teaching that 2, 3, 4 years ago, and it shaped my whole understanding and my passion for the subject. My other advisor, Sean Svet, has been key in helping us to prepare for what's to come, to make sure that we are getting a well-rounded education about sustainability.
The students coming into our program as non-traditional students later in life are really enriching our programs. I know for her, she's balancing quite a bit. So it's been impressive to see how she's able to juggle a variety of things, yet still come into the classroom and supervised practice environments and be so resilient and positive, and really effective, with what she's doing as a student.
Being a parent and going to school at the same time is challenging, and you know that it's gonna be hard work, but it's worth it in the end. My children gave me a sense of purpose and drive and to want to do this because as I learned more, I realized how much nutrition is responsible for everything in our lives. The pride they showed when I got my undergraduate and they went to my graduation was amazing. It made me feel great. This program actually helps place us into our internships. I got to work with Pueblo WIC, which was another wonderful experience because it was at that time that I realized once I get my degree, I'm going to serve my community with this degree.
I'm really impressed with her ability to not only do the minimal things or the required things that we have in the program, but also seeing her go out and have these inroads into the community.
The hands-on training I've gotten at UCCS means I can use my knowledge to teach other people how to cook simple dishes or some kitchen skills.
What I imagine for Leah in the future is being an active member of her community. I hope she continues to help with food access issues in Pueblo.
For my future, I imagine working in a job that I love, helping people live their best life and understand why nutrition is important so that they can hopefully have less medicines and use food as medicine. The opportunities ahead of me because of UCCS are wide open. In the next 12 months, I will have graduated and taken my national exam. I'll have the title as a registered dietitian, and the world will be mine. I don't know where I'll end up, but I know that I will love it wherever I am.